It is Super Sectional Monday in boys basketball around the state. Is it super once again for Metamora? Redbirds look for their second straight bid to the state Final Four. A win in the Ottawa Super Sectional over Aurora Marmion sends the Redbirds back to Champaign. The Redbirds in attack mode. Nice pass here from Matthew Zobrist under the hoop to Drew Tucker. Hoop and foul. Tucker scores 12 tonight. Then look at this play. Ethan Kaiser had a steal. He leads the break to Tucker, who finishes that break. Metamora with a 5-point halftime lead. Second half, more good ball movement from Metamora. Tyson Swanson in the low post kicks it out to Luke Hopp, working the baseline for the jam. This game was tied at 30, but Metamora closes the game on a 30-18 run. Kaiser with the tip slam. The place goes nuts. Metamora's going back to state. 60-48 winners in the Super Sectional.
I got no voice left, but I'll tell you what, it's tough to get down to Champaign. To do it twice back-to-back when you've never ever been there, my hat's off to our kids.
Yeah, the Redbirds will play East St. Louis in the state semis Friday morning in Champaign. Conference rivals Pontiac and Central Catholic play for a trip to state in a two-way Super Sectional in Springfield. Central Catholic's Colin Hayes backs down his defender for a Saints layup. And then it's Pontiac's Riley Weber, a tough floater off the glass, keeping the Indians close. End of the opening quarter, Cole Serta with a hand in his face knocks down the three at the buzzer. Second quarter, Kerr Bauman for Pontiac. The drive, difficult shot. That one's going down. But Hayes with a nice pass to Trey Eller for the Saints. A bucket here. Central Catholics headed back to state. They are Super Sectional champions, 67-53.
Our defense did a really good job tonight, and ultimately, if you're going to win a big game, you got to play good defense. That's how our kids bought into that, and they did a good job.
Been a while for Central Catholic, but they'll go to state. They'll play Rock Ridge in the state semis in Champaign Thursday. How about Class 1A? Illini Bluffs playing for its first ever trip to state. Third quarter action, Hank Albia with a mid-range jumper here. Then in the fourth quarter, Albia's going to grab a loose ball and find Toby Cooper for the layup. The Tigers led Waterloo-Jabot by 8 points. 5 minutes to play. Cooper open on the wing. He's going to sink the three to keep that lead at 8. 4 minutes to play. Devin White to Cooper on the baseline. He drives and scores. 39-32 IB. Under a minute to play. Albia's going to sink 2 free throws to keep that lead at 5. But Jabot Catholic cuts it to 2 and then sinks a buzzer-beating 3 to win at 45-44. Tigers lose a heartbreaker, 1 win shy of their first ever trip to state.
All year long to get to this point. We felt like we were the better team. We outplayed them all the way down to a kid twisting his ankle and his man getting free.
Ouch, the Tigers season ends in heartbreaking fashion in tonight's Jacksonville Super Sectional. Bloomington Cornerstone Academy in its first ever Super Sectional game, taking on Chicago St. Francis de Sales at Safeco Arena. What a performance by the Cyclones. Attacking the paint, Connor Scott down the lane for 2. Then moments later, Scott's going to poke the ball free on defense. This is a steal. He'll win the race to the hoop and score again. Cyclones led by 15 after the first quarter, by 26 at halftime. Cade Wolf scores in the paint. Cornerstone Christian is going to state for the first time in school history, 58-28. The Cyclones will play Thursday morning against Waterloo-Jabot in Champaign Thursday morning.